Hi, I'm Phoenix Adonai. This one is one of my favorite. It's the 12 also, numbered 12. And you can see that maybe you can reverse that one. Sorry, the rope was stuck. And this is about justice. You will see that this reflection is from me, and you have to consider from the alchemical point of view that when you consider justice, you can feel that one. Yeah, justice is an absolute in the principle. It's an absolute. And you can feel when you have justice, you will feel peace. If in any decisions, any event, you need peace or you need justice, it's the same. That's why, peace is like an equilibrium. That's why justice is represented by a scale. Because the feeling of justice is peace. And to obtain peace, to have that feeling of justice that is peace, you need forgiveness, which is a process of observing and releasing, deciding, is that good, not, and it's for each and every one to do it for themselves. Yeah, you receive forgiveness, you give yourself forgiveness when you let go, when you observe an event, when you say, that happened, okay, because that person was there and that person was there, and when I see there is in their process of living. And forgiveness, it's not to accept, it's just to decide what you want to do with that experience you lived. So when you forgive, you can go to find peace on a subject. And if you observe what we call justice in our societies, it's not forgiveness. If you punish someone, you're not forgiving. You are deciding on punishment. This is not forgiveness. This is not peace. This is adding insult to injury. Because someone who do something that needs to be forgive, it's because that person is in pain. Because any kind of attack, any kind of need unmet is the result of unbalance that came first from a lack of love, of true love, of unconditional love. And you can find yourself, for example, you're attacked in the street by a stranger. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You didn't not give too much or not enough love to that person. It's not your fault. But still, that person is in need because too much pain to attack someone. And then, you know, that's why it's a lack of love that because when you attack someone, you kind of put yourself in a place of taking advantage of the life force of the other. And this is for any kind of attack: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual attack. You are forcing the other to believe in the pain, in sharing. Like, you give your pain, you give your non-love that you feel, that gives you pain if you attack someone. And this is a way to siphon the energy of others, because someone that is in non-love, lacking of love for any reason, that person need to have love to sustain her life force. So then desperately that person will attack. And this is like, we all do that because we are in societies that are unjust. There is no justice, there is no balance. If you condemned or put a pain, another pain, like we do in the court of justice, you are adding to the problem. You're not solving anything. You know, someone who is in non-love and you condemn that person, you're just adding. This is not the solution. It's not like yeah, but you know, we need to make the balance. No, the only justice is divine. It's a divine principle. It's an absolute principle. You can only give yourself justice, and it's peace, and it comes from forgiveness. It's not optional. It's just like, it's logic. It's yeah, it's the way energy work. So, like, judge. That's why we are confused, you know, in our society. When you say, "Oh, that person judged me," it's not because you feel like that person forgive you. It's because you feel that that person is putting something heavy on you. So this is not justice. It shouldn't be judgment. Like, judgment should be the act of weighing. Like, it is a balance. You weigh. You just observe. What was that? What just happened? What was the cause? Did I do something in that? No, that person attacked me in the street. That has nothing to do with me. I should not feel bad. I should forgive right away. So then, when you forgive, you don't take the bad karma. If you are mad and you go back to that person to attack or have the false justice and say, yeah, she's in prison and now it's their turn and blah blah, then you are adding to the bad karma. You're taking the bad karma. You're taking it. That's why, you know, when you are a victim, it's because you decided to. You choose to be a victim. You can have, you can be attacked and not be a victim. It makes a world of difference, because you decide you don't want to take that's has nothing to do with you. Yeah, maybe you had an injury, maybe you had something, it's not nice, but you could cut your fingers when you're cutting your carrots to make food, and you're not like, oh, bad knife, oh, that's, it's the same. It's energy. It's not, you have to keep the balance. If you want to keep your energy clean, you want to keep yourself in happiness, you have to keep yourself in happiness. You have to not take the blame of others if someone attacks you. That's why also, another very crazy example, when Jesus say, if someone slaps you on the face, on one cheek, give the other. That's exactly for that. Because, having a slap on the face, it's nothing. And that's what it proved exactly. He was killed in the worst, horrible way, crucified. And he was still, I forgive them, So it's so important, that makes such a huge difference. If someone attacks you, you forgive. You want to learn how to forgive. Because then you don't take the bad energy that person wants to put on you, that bad karma that person wants to put on you, if you retaliate. So yeah, give it again, I'm gonna be happy. You're just gonna be slapping my face 2 times and thank you, ciao. I'll just know when I see you next time, I just go 5 blocks away from you. That's it, That's it. It's not that complicated. And so just realize also that what we are seeing and calling justice is injustice. It's just an injustice. Yeah. This is something to think about. Yeah, I would recommend you think about that very clearly. And maybe if you could try to experiment softly to see what's the difference if someone comes to you and they attacked you and you're just like, yeah, chill, man, that's okay, you're good, I know you feel bad, but don't take it all on everyone else, you're gonna be fine. You just come nicely to someone who's attacking you. It makes a world of difference for you. And you can, a person who comes and attack you and you stay calm and you don't freak out and you don't retaliate, they cannot stay mad. They just cannot. So you just diffuse the situation. You bring peace to something that was heavily charged. And often you can consider that if someone attacks you, would that be someone close or a stranger? It's someone that wants to share their pain, and it's in a very creepy way, a way to have a relationship, or they kind of trust you, and they kind of hope that you're not going to retaliate and you bring peace in the situation, that you will help them always. So thank you. Comment on that, because that's different, a different kind of way of thinking. Comment, like, and thank you. I wish you the best.